guys, Food by Faith Garden to Table here, your Georgia Zone 8A gardener, and I got something new from Temu, so let's see what it is. So recently guys, you saw that I placed my order from Ison's Nursery and I got 50 strawberry plugs. If you remember, I put some of those strawberry plugs in my green stalk already, but I still have quite a bit of strawberry plugs left, and the best time to plant your strawberry plugs for a spring and summer harvest is in the fall. So I'm always watching Black's Tropical Homestead, and they have fallen in love with Temu. And so I went on Temu looking for some gardening stuff, and I found these garden bags. And these garden bags have, let's see, if you can see there, they have some slits in them. And I think each bag, I have 4 bags. Each bag has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces in them. And I have a spot for at least 3 of them. So I'm going to take down this hanging basket that we used during the spring. And oopsie, this is actually, this Adirondack chair is actually a bird feeder. So we're going to take that down. And what I have is I have some compost as well as some soil. And I use a compost that is called, I can't believe it's chicken manure compost. And I started using that a while back. I went to a farm called Brown's Place Farm right here in Grovetown, Georgia, and they are organic farmers. They are certified organic farmers, and it's a wonderful couple, Mr. and Mrs. Brown, and they were telling me that that is the compost that they use mixed in with their soil. Now mind you, their farm is literally 7 minutes from my house, and I have clay soil here and they have sandy soil 7 minutes from my house. But I was just really intrigued by their compost, and so I started using it, and it has worked well for me. So I use that as well as the peat moss. But what we are going to do is we're going to take our bag, and what I want to do is I actually want to put my strawberries inside the pockets and then fill it up with the soil. So somehow guys, we got cut off, but I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing here. So I had to take them gloves off because I couldn't get nothing accomplished. But what I'm doing is I'm inserting the strawberry plugs inside the pockets. But as you can see, once you get up to this portion, they start to fall inside. So what I'm going to do now is actually begin to put some of the soil and the compost inside, and then I'll be able to fill the tops up. Let's do it. So I'm really making this harder than it is. I'm going to turn this on its side because I don't want my plugs to fall down in there. wanted to see first if this actually worked with the strawberries, because I wanted to attempt to grow lettuce this way. So like I said, I have 4 of them. I'm going to find a place to hang the 4th one. So here we go. So let's keep filling. And so in the beginning, I was thinking of purchasing another green stalk. So I had intentions of purchasing another green stalk, but when I was looking on Temu and I saw these, I was like, okay, let's try this before. And I have a few other household items. Whoops. I almost took my own bun out. A few household items that I want to get purchased this year. And y'all know I'm not going to edit that out. I mean, So instead of spending the money, even though Greenstock is having a sale, instead of spending the money on a new Greenstock, I decided to just try a different method. And we'll see how it does. So we're putting the last 2 in. I just need to get my compost and soil. And this soil is moist because it has been in this. Stop doing that. Y'all should see my little dog. Stop doing that. She gets into everything. But as I was saying, this soil is moist because it rained here just recently. And I've had the soil inside the wheelbarrow. So, all right, guys, we have got it filled up. I'm gonna have to find a new way to come around it. So here it is. Let's see if it can hold. So I have 1 there. I'm gonna put 1 here, and then over there I'm gonna put another one. So let's keep filling. So what new methods of gardening are you all trying out this season? I've seen quite a few of you guys' gardens and things are looking good. I see so many people have already had fall harvest with like bok choy. I see quite a few gardeners, Broke Farmer, Nikki the OCDist chick, the New Orleans gardener. Well, she's in zone 9, so she can harvest all year long. But Nikki is in Virginia, I believe, and Broke is right here in Zone 8A, Georgia, and they both have already had a harvest when it comes to their fall garden, so that is pretty cool. And I think both of them have actually harvested bok choy. Now this will be one of the first years that I have not grown bok choy, but this year I wanted to get more cabbage and collards, and even cabbage collards. I wanted to get more of those, so I'm gonna dedicate my space to that. I'm kind of being really intentional about what I am using my gardening space for. And I think you all should too. Be really intentional on what you're using your space for, because again, this is your food. This is your grocery store. You don't want to waste space on things that you're not going to use, things you're not going to eat. I kind of watch a lot of gardeners, and not saying that I'm the most experienced gardener. Yes, I've been doing it for a while, but that doesn't make me the most experienced. I still have so much more to learn. But I was watching a gardener the other day, and she was just saying how she really needed to plant some items for her fall garden, but she just could not let go of some of her spring and summer items. And, you know, politely I commented and told her that the only way to get your fall garden started is to get rid of your spring garden. Sometimes it's painful if something is still producing, but if you don't have the space for both, then you have to get rid of one. Otherwise, you'll never get started, and then later on, you'll be sad that you never got started. So what I have growing on right now, I do have a few things that are left over from the spring, but what I have also done is designated certain spaces for the fall. And anything that was in that space that I designated for the fall is now gone. Now I have where my peppers are, that is where my garlic and my onions are going to be, but garlic and onions do not get planted until next month. So it's not a big deal that my peppers are still there. So the peppers will stay there till next month. They are constantly putting on more and more flushes of peppers. I've gotten more peppers this year than I've gotten in all the years that I've been growing in this area. And I love it. So, I mean, I've had enough to give I gave 2 baskets of peppers away. I've canned 12-ounce jars of peppers already. And I'm actually gonna freeze some and then can some more. I have some other peppers, some lemon drop peppers that I'm going to use to make a hot sauce with, and then the peppers that you guys saw me growing in my arrow garden inside the house, those are jalapenos. I actually got those from UGA's trial gardens. I got those seeds from there. So well, what I actually got was a pepper from there and I took the seeds out. And I planted them in the arrow garden to see if they were viable seeds, and they were. I have some beautiful jalapenos coming out of there. All right, guys, bag number 2, nice and full. And hung. So I'm gonna get to work on bag number 3. I am very, very, very gracious of you guys coming along with me with this new item that I received from Temu. I will put the link in the description box so that you can see exactly what it is. I do not get any percentages off of anything that you order from Temu, anything that you order from Letpot, but these are items that I am reviewing and I'm using, and I hope that they can be very useful to you. So as always, guys, get up, get out, and grow something and have faith in our food, and we'll see you the next time.